Right, welcome back everybody. Thought I'd try out an Aston Martin DBS since I'm in a bit of a James Bond mood. And yeah, we're going to do this street race, which is right near my house. So yeah, let's get going. I do really like this DBS, even though it was only featured in one scene in, well, two scenes in, two important scenes in Quantum of Solace. Well, one scene in Quantum of Solace even, and a pretty important one in Casino Royale, where he rolled the car like 7 or 8 times or whatever it was. And then in Quantum of Solace in the car chase at the beginning, which was pretty damn hair-raising to be honest. And was really rather stripped back compared to the to previous James Bond car chases, where you know there's gadgets and stuff like that. Where there isn't no such gadgets on this car. Quite frankly, that chase did not need such gadgets. Nonetheless, let's try and get a win in with this car. It's a pretty phenomenal car in its own right, even without the James Bond connection, so hope it does well. Pretty cool how they recreated several of the car scenes with the Best of Bond car pack for the trailer for the car pack itself. If you've not seen it, it's pretty damn good. Come on, surely I can keep up with a few Fords. Well, it's not going to be a Ford 123. And a comfortable victory there. Though not an easy win obviously, because did struggle to get up to a high place for a while there, but get there eventually. Is the level up or anything? No. But we're nearly to level 40. Right, let's see what else we can do today. We've got a cross-country race right next to us. We've got a showcase event not far away as well as a dirt race event. And there's a lot of stuff to do down here, but then there's not exactly not much less to do up here either. So I think we'll stay down here for a bit today, and yeah, we'll do a cross-country race. See what if we can get into something a bit different this time around than previous ones.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Don't expect to off-road this, so that'd be a shame. Now we've done extreme off-road before. Is there any classic sports cars, trucks. I don't think we can afford one of them, to be honest. So no retro off-roaders. Vans and utilities. Let's try vans. Don't think we own one, but oh yeah, we do. We've got the Super Sport. Right then, let's try it out. Let's see what a rear-wheel drive box effectively can do. Though admittedly, it is one of the best-selling vans ever. I think it is the best-selling van in Britain at least. So yeah, hopefully we'll do well here. I imagine we're going to be one of the... There's not going to be much variety here. Yeah, there's a Holdman Sandman up in front. Diesel power! Oh yeah, great, I'm going up against an El Camino. Yeah, that's not going to win well for us, is it? Can't see a thing, I'll have to go interior. Those ladders are taking up a fair bit of visibility there. Through the windmill. Oh dear. That'd have hurt my spine in real life, that's for sure. Oh dear. These vans are not enjoying this trip across the countryside. Fair bit of understeer there. It's very bouncy. Over the horse. Come on, let's win with ladders on our roof. It's probably the first time anyone said that in a race. Oh dear. It's like I'm in a race for a sale at a hardware store. Quick, I need some deals on taps and sinks and plumbing. And I win with my ladders and tubes on the top. Not by a wide margin though, only just over a second, but winning is winning. And all the transits got the podium there. Would have expected at least one of the Utes to have done it. The El Camino or the Sandman, but evidently not. Getting very close to level 40 now. And we're staying in the van. Not quite the glamorous car that we just had. So yeah, let's get in something else, and then we'll go to the either the showcase or dirt off-road race or whatever. What to pick? So much choice. Yeah, I've been buying quite a lot of vehicles. Some of these you might not have seen yet in other videos, but you might well do eventually. I know. Yes, I would. This Morgan is insane in terms of speed and acceleration and handling. Especially for a car from a company that, quite frankly, doesn't look like it's come out of the 1940s. Right. We'll do a showcase event. See what this one's all about. Looks like we're racing against some kind of aircraft. So yeah, really glad Morgan, not only with the freewheeler, is back in the Forza game, but also with this, which again hasn't been in a Forza game for a very long time. I think again since Forza Motorsport 4. And I'm really glad to see it back in the game. Because this is a small British manufacturer that's able to take on much bigger manufacturers with a car like this. You can stuff your Boxsters and your Caymans and the likes of them, because this is way, way, way better. Way more unique and a lot faster. And a lot better sounding as well. Beat my personal best there, unfortunately. Oh well, this car's all about having fun more than anything. Not about being serious. Right. Where is... it's all the way back there. Yeah, the map is a little bit confusing at times. It seems like it's in one place rather than the other. Right, what are we going to be in racing against this airplane? Ooh, a Vulcan. Not what I'd call street legal, but it is very, very fast. But I imagine that is a lot faster.
Hey, Monkey. You've got a lot of fans coming to watch you race this jet. Go on, give them a show.
Nah, I think I'll back out. Obviously not. But yeah. This might well be a very quick, very powerful car, but we ain't no jet, as you can see. Can't say I've ever heard of the Delta Wing, but it looks mightily impressive. I imagine he's going to have to go quite wide to follow this route, which is my only advantage. Oh, there he is. Oh, shaking my controller. Briefly got into first place and then he overtakes. Where the hell's he going? That's a pretty insane manoeuvre there, guy. You might well have stalled there. Crashed into the ground. Helpful. Did he just... it looked like he dropped something into the water there, but I imagine it was just the thrust of the engines spraying up the water, but I swear it looked like he dropped something. hinder my progress, it's raining. That is a cool shot. That sounds insane. Even more so than this car. Whoa! Yeah, I think if it looked like he dropped something over that bridge, it's because he hit a lamppost or something, because he just hit another one there on that shot then. Whoa, just did it. Obviously it's a bit scripted, but
That
you know,
was...
that was very close.
I had no idea you could even compete, let alone pull off a win like that.
Have you not been watching me? I have been here a while. What do you mean you didn't even know I could compete? Nonetheless, healthy amount of money there. Got an achievement as well. Apparently I've done every showcase event now. But we have at least leveled up. We'll get a wheel spin out of that. What are we going to get? Either a lot of money or a car. Well, it's not a lot of money, but 30 grand is better than some pink trousers, for instance.
I want you to meet Larissa. She's a vlogger who's dying to meet you. Her channel has a few 100,000 subscribers and she's covering the festival. Wants to reenact famous drives from video games, which sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah, it sounds cool to me as well. Right, let's go do that.
Turn around.
What kind of drives from video games? I have no idea. But I do remember the Driver San Francisco game having some events that were inspired by movie car chases, and they were extremely fun to do.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at
I
your
really rather like that
destination.
game. It's just a shame that we don't get another driver game. Because that's a series that's had its issues, but has at least a few
You have
good games
arrived
out
at
of
your
it.
destination.
I'm probably the only person in the world that actually liked Driver Parallel Lines, for instance.
Hi, it's
Right.
Larissa. I'm at the Horizon Festival in the UK. I'm at Horizon! It's awesome! Come join me. I'll be streaming every day. Today, we'll be counting down my top 10 favorite cars. And I've got a guest. Who? Just one of the biggest rising stars at the Horizon Festival. Number 10, the Ferrari Testarossa and Outrun, which is one of the best games of all time. I don't care about stand-up or console port, this game is a classic. If you've not played it, pause this right now and go play it. I'll wait. Great, everyone's back. Let's drive.
So like every other vlogger pretty much out there,
Get
she's
ready,
annoying.
Go!
And giving me this really rather poor attempt at a supercar from Ferrari.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Oh dear.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I think this may well have been upgraded. I was saying that because it looks like it's got some roll cage in the interior there.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, Turn right. Turn right.
I know, Anna, you don't have to repeat yourself.
200 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
I loved how Outrun had different biomes. It was so relaxing. Racing and exploring and beautiful cars. I love games that do that.
Oh, self-referential there. Then again, this game is beautiful and good to explore around in and has plenty of good cars in it. This isn't one of them, to be honest. It's not a favourite of mine by any means. It's not the worst Ferrari ever, because obviously I hate the Dino even more. As you will have seen in that Forza Motorsport 7 video, my 10 least favourite cars on that game.
Beautiful. I'm
Easy
pretty
peasy.
jealous. I would have loved to drive that. But I've been fielding questions and comments. My subscribers love watching you drive. This is going to be great content. As soon as you're ready, I'll set up another stream.
Yeah, I just noticed the Horizon wheels on that Ferrari, so yeah, it was upgraded. Which is probably why it was as quick as it was. In stock form, it's not that great of a car as far as I'm concerned. Right, I think we're going to do a stunt. We've not done one of them for a while. So where are they? Let's go see if there's any to do. Should be there in no time in this great Morgan. Yeah, I have obviously don't know anything about Forza Motorsport 8. I don't even know if it's going to come out, to be honest, but if the car list is even bigger, which I expect it should be, I mean, I imagine they will go up to 1,000 cars, because we're at 750 or thereabouts before the DLC of the previous game.
400 yards.
So I expect it to get up to 1,000. And if so, I do hope plenty of the cars that have been put in this game that we haven't had in a previous Forza Motorsport game before, or haven't been in a previous Forza Motorsport game for a while, do make a return in Forza Motorsport 8. Because I'd love to hoon this around a track again, as well as all those, you know, the Ford Anglia, the Morris Minor, and every other car that we've pretty much had a lot of interest in.
In 400 yards.
Probably seem weird to
Turn right.
want a Morris Minor on a track-based racing game, but I never said I was normal.
You have arrived at your destination.
Looks like we've been neglecting these stunts, because, yeah, I didn't realise there was a next chapter.
Good to have you back. Now, this next stunt is going to require skill, delicacy, and inertia. I'll give you the stunt vehicle now so you can get the hang of it.
It's
Just
one of my
don't
favourite
touch any
Lamborghinis, so I
scratches
should be
on it,
alright.
yeah? We want it nice and shiny for the shoot when we get there.
Yeah, we did that Bugatti Chiron one towards the beginning of the game, and then we obviously did that Auto Union, no music, and yeah, this is chapter 3 obviously, and this is one of my favourite Lamborghinis. It didn't quite make the top 10
In 400 yards.
in my Forza Motorsport 7 list, purely because I think the Sesto Lamento and the Murcielago SV is above slightly better cars, but this is still a brilliant car, and is a Gallardo that the original Gallardo should have always been. But it just shows that Lamborghini can improve their cars given the right amount of time.
200
just hope they
yards.
can do the same
Turn right.
with the Hurricane as I did with this. Because my feelings about the Hurricane are exactly the same as the original Gallardo. Yes, it's a car that's quick.
200
Yes,
yards. Turn
it looks pretty decent, and it's
left. Turn
yes,
left.
a decent handling car, but just doesn't have the kind of thing I expect from Lamborghini to have. You know, big spoilers like this, even better looks. Because there's no doubt that this Gallardo is far better looking than the standard one ever was. And then the fact that it's got way more power, it's lighter, it's better handling than the original ever was as well. So
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
quite frankly, I still wish they'd implement my idea of cars having their every variant within that one car. So just think of it like a skill tree, basically, like on this game. You go into, you use one car, then you go into a skill tree and you can expand it and do that kind of thing. So then, with cars, it would have every variant there,
It's
so
another
every
jump.
engine.
Still the same movie somehow. Apparently they tried to do this one with computers and it just looked rubbish. So you're going to do it for real.
In 200
Yeah.
yards, turn left.
So you'd have every kind of engine that the car's ever had, every kind of style, every kind of body shape.
Right, this is the place. This is a tricky one. A jump across a river, loads of rocks. Focus. Get the car to speed.
And I just think that would make the game a lot more varied, really.
Forget about the river, forget about the rocks. You just worry about your speed and the ramp. I'd say you'd need at least 100 miles per hour to reach the far side. When car jumps go wrong, they hurt. Trust me. But we've stiffened the suspension and there's a solid 5 point in there. We've done all we can for you. Best of luck, kid.
You're not giving me a crash helmet.
Let's do it. Scene 67. Waterfall jump. Action!
So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that would like different variants of cars. I mean, you just look at certain modern cars these days and they have saloon versions, estate versions, diesel versions, petrol versions, the most powerful versions, the least powerful versions. I just think that would make for an interesting kind of game, really.
You alright, kid? Of course you're alright. Why wouldn't you be alright? Wasn't worried about you for a second.
Neither was I. Not even slightly nervous whatsoever. Don't get much money from these stunt things though, as you can see. But plenty of influence, which can obviously help get more money. Which it should do here, yep. So we get a wheel spin, and the action phrase, which I won't be using. Come on, big money or a nice car. It's alright. It's not my favourite Nova, or favourite Chevrolet even, because obviously I don't think we've had any over Nova before. But yeah, it's not my favourite Chevy, but it's a decent muscle car nonetheless. Ooh, it seems to be raining now. Don't know whether this car can do very well in the rain. Not tried it yet, but we'll do one more thing. I think we'll do a dirt race. So yeah, let's get up there. Try not to spin out in this Morgan. So yeah, you'll definitely be seeing a review of this and several other cars that are on this game standard. Be they barn finds or cars you can just buy outright. Just takes a while, you know, with doing every other kind of video as well,
In 400 yards,
to get to them.
turn left.
Which is why I skipped out on a couple of the James Bond cars.
Turn left.
You've got to remember as well, there's 2 cars a week coming out, so they're gonna get the
You have
reviews as
arrived
well.
at your destination.
And then there's so many new ones in here I want to try out. Like, this is, you know, becomes something that isn't always easy to do. Right. Da-da-da. See what cult cars we can get in. Gremlin. Yeah, cult cars in this one are a lot more varied than last time. Probably because we've got a few British ones to go in there. Yeah, I think we'll do cult cars. See what we've got to choose from. So we've got the Gremlin, we've got the Anglia, we've got the Citroen 2CV from James Bond, we've got the Morris Minor, yeah, we've got that, and the Type 2 Deluxe. So, well, obviously the Gremlin's the most powerful, but it's also one of the heaviest. But purely just for the laughs, let's go in the 2CV. Let's see if we can do what James Bond did in For Your Eyes Only, and outmaneuver some more powerful cars. So yeah, it's still front wheel drive, it's just got a much bigger engine and 60 horsepower over the standard version. And yeah, because it's from the 80s, it's slightly different in terms of looks. It's got a different grille, different headlights, but for the most part it is just the same car as the one on Forza Motorsport 7. Looks like we're up against other cars that are just as slow as us, so yeah, this isn't going to be the most exciting race, but it should be tight. Out of the way, Ford Anglia and Morris Minor. A French classic is coming through. Surprised I'm keeping up, to be honest. I have more power than they do. Come on. Can we do 80? I don't think we can. For some reason this camper van is slammed. I don't think that's going to help you very much. We're slowing down for the hill. No. But we can beat the Abarth because I know full well that doesn't have a higher top speed than me. Goodbye, Fiat. Yeah, this car was made for dealing with the rough stuff. After all, the original goals for this car was to be able to drive across a ploughed field with a basket of eggs on the passenger seat, and not a single one of them was supposed to be able to brake. And yeah, this car's dealing with the rough stuff perfectly well. It's very smooth. Really rather revolutionary suspension for the time when this car originally came out, working well there. And because it's French and front wheel drive, it's not the worst at handling, despite being old and front wheel drive. The French are very good at doing front wheel drive cars, or at least they have been good at doing them. Not quite so sure these days. Wish we had the Peugeots that this car was being chased by in the James Bond film For Your Eyes Only. We could recreate the chase. Being gained on by the tiny Fiat. Yeah, this thing can't do any more than 78. Which, granted, it is motorway speed, or nearly more than that, but yeah, that's not hardly a net braking speed, but I imagine doing 78 mph in a car like this would be quite scary, because yeah, there's no such thing as crash protection or rollover safety or anything like that. See the suspension working well. Someone is well behind. Don't tell me I'm actually going to lap someone in a 2CV. I imagine it's a Reliant Robin if there was one. Or the Super Van if you want to get his actual name now. Or it could be a PLP50 or BMW Isetta. Because they are exactly very quick. Oh, I just noticed how fast we're actually going then, 85 mile an hour. Wow. No wonder we're catching up to last place. Yeah, I imagine that's the ultimate humiliation to be overtaken by a, well, lapped by a 2CV. Even if it does have a bit more power under the bonnet. That Boff is a much better handling car than this, so that's why it's able to keep up with me through the corners at least. But I have more power. I think he only has 28 horsepower, we have 60. But he's a lot lighter. And probably more aerodynamic as well, to be honest. What are we chasing down? Is it an Isetta? I think it is. No, it's a PLP50. You can't make the hill. You can't make the hill. Well, that's a first. First time we've overtaken anyone out on this game and in a 2CV. I've not let off the accelerator once, which is probably why I've crashed into a wall or two every now and then, but got to keep the momentum up. I'm glad I chose this car, to be honest, because if I've got in the Gremlin, I imagine I would have had a kind of easy win. Or it would have been mainly Gremlins in themselves, because, yeah. It would have probably been that and the Jaguar XJS. That's it, because they're the two most powerful cars to choose from. Oh, we didn't hit the wall this time. It's a final sprint to the finish. Come on. Yay, doing 70 mile an hour across the finish line. Immense amount of speed then. Yeah, PLP 50. It's a full 1 minute and 40 seconds plus behind me. Wow, that is slow. Yeah, that's just in terms of best lap. Never mind the overall time. We'll be here to the end of time if we had to wait for it. But yeah, that VW Type 2 was a Forza edition, that's why it was slammed. But I imagine it didn't have any more power. And yeah. The Morrison Minor seems to be the more successful one there, with two of them in the top 5. But it's a 2CV that wins the day. Actually got plenty of money for that actually, so it's a fairly decent decision to do that with the Cult Classics, and plenty of influence as well. Right. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to call it a day on that one. As that was obviously a pretty slow race, but it was a fun one nonetheless. I do get quite a lot of fun out of the slower races on games like this. So yeah, so that's it for me and the 2CV here. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.